think where we need to like master it is our knowledge. If we're talking about something, we actually need to know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although that can be quite funny in itself.
But it is.
Do you know what I mean?
Because most of the things, they come up like as natural.
Yeah.
And they come up like, okay.
Like a normal human being's conversation, and you're not supposed to be like super intelligent people all the time. Like we're not like, we don't all know everything.
Yeah.
That's not real life, is it?
Yeah.
We don't know everything about every subject.
Because remember this, your department, I wouldn't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
My
I bet you do.
But I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be you dealing with it all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, me, I don't deal with it. So
No.
I wouldn't know. But if you
What do you do?
Mine, I'll drive around the world.
The country, the world.
Yeah, I wish. The world.
The Europe. Europe.
No.
Is it just
I
UK
don't-
then?
Yeah, UK.
Is it?
Yeah, UK. Long hours though.
Yeah. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
You have to stop though, don't you? You have to stop to have like breaks and
Yeah.
like
You
every.
gotta do all the regulations and everything.
It makes me think like, so everyone that drives, it makes me think, do you have like one of those amazing like booths that you sit in? Have you like done up your
It's a
your
lonely
lorry?
job,
Yeah.
I have to say. Lonely.
Yeah, I can imagine. A lot of radio, a lot of music.
A lot of music, a lot of thinking. Sometimes you pinch yourself to see
That's
you're still
scary.
alive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. A
it's
lot of patience
a
as
lot
well.
of patience.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
a lot of idiots on the roads. So
Yeah.
I say that.
No, it's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's scary, and there are a lot more cars on the road.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it? How long have you been lorry driving?
Years now.
What, 10 years?
Over.
Over 10 years.
Yeah.
And so you must have noticed a massive like increase in all the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I think it's insane.
The roads are changing as well.
Insane. You think I live the other side of town,
Mm-hmm.
near the hospital. It takes me probably about 15, 20 minutes to get to here.
Yeah.
Sometimes. How? It's like I could probably get here quicker walking. And then it takes me the same time to get to the other side of the A14. By the time I'm on the A14, I've got about triple the distance, and it takes me 5 minutes
Yeah.
to get there.
know.
There's so many cars. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
I know. And most of the road works is,
I know. But
Takes
they've got to
you-
do that. That's got to
yeah.
be done.
at least I like that because
Yeah.
they could maintain the roads.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem is people don't understand that everything they have at home, it comes from the
I know.
trucks.
That's how it gets there. What's
Yeah.
what other way is it going to happen?
That's how they move everything.
I know.
The goods up.
But you must be on the A14 all the time.
Oh,
There's an accident every week at least.
every day.
It's
Every
scary.
day. Scary.
Yeah. I honestly get these like weird fears, and I keep saying to my mum, can you drive my children round the back roads?
Yeah.
Because she lives that way.
Yeah.
And I don't want them going on that road. Leighton goes to school out that way.
Yeah.
And I think he's going on the A14 every day.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I just don't want him, the risk of that all the time.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really scary. Honestly, you must have had near misses,
Thousands.
have you?
Thousands.
You think you drive all
Can
the
you
time.
imagine the amount of swearing when somebody cut you off?
I just think it's the fear more than anything for me, because I'm quite composed as a driver. I don't really have a lot of road rage. I'm not really one for road rage. I'd say Adam, that's his job. That's Adam's job, not mine. But for me, I think people are just like too impatient.
Yeah.
They don't give themselves enough time to get anywhere, and then they blame everyone else because they haven't given themselves enough time to get where they need to go. And you can't do anything about it, and there's no point in stressing. If you're going to be late, you're going to be late. It's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. You'd rather get there in one piece than not get there at all.
Yeah, most especially we don't have toilets as well.
What do you do? Well, obviously you've got specific places you know where to.
Yeah. But the thing is, can you imagine holding it for a couple of hours?
As a teacher, you do that anyway.
Oh, really?
But yeah, you do. You have to. But what are you Are you using the old empty bottle?
Yeah. I've got my one. I've got this bottle.
So when I'm driving beside people in their lorries, what I don't know is actually with the other hand, they're taking a wee.
Yeah. The,
My God.
the only problem is, I got my one. My one has got a bottle
Yeah.
where it's got that. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Where you put your thing.
Okay.
Where you
Yeah.
you know,
Is it a proper one?
it's proper
a proper one, yeah.
That's safety
Yeah.
when you had to go.
Yeah.
So I got that one, so put it there and then put it on the side. When I get to my destination, I go and check it out and rinse it out,
Yeah.
sanitize it.
Good for you. That's important.
Yeah.
Important stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Sanitize, clean it.
Yeah.
You know, shake it off.
Yeah.
To get ready for next
So you
time.
can just pull over wherever and do that, can't you?
Yeah, you can, but most of the people do that. But the only thing that I know, but sometimes it's hard. They use the bottle, right? Yeah, they do. They use the bottle, and then they just chuck it over there. You know?
Oh, that's disgusting.
That is horrible because that kind of place is gonna stink. It's gonna smell. But they say if you have to go, you have to go.
That is true, but you could pull over somewhere. There's like places to pull over. And as a man, that is so much easier.
It
so
is.
much easier. For a woman, they do actually sell she-peas. They're called
What's that?
she-pea. Like she can go
Oh,
to
a she as a woman.
she-pea, yeah.
All right.
And it's the same contraption, but it obviously cups the area. And then you just go for a week. Never used it. I think they were like created for things like going to festivals when people were like waiting at festivals and, you know, to make it more and for out and about, you know, rather than women having to go find a tree to squat behind. It was like
What do you call it?
a she-pea. She-pea. No, because we can't do the same things as you can. We can't just turn our back and just go for it.
Yeah.
We need like an area where, because we're front and back exposed,
Right.
we have to be squatted down somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, and it doesn't just, we can't just shake it off. We
Yeah.
we tend to need something to wipe.
Oh, right.
We have to have a wipe, so like it could be a leaf.
Yeah. Ooh, hello.
Could be, we go back to basics.
Going back to Adam and Eve.
Look, like you said, when you've got to go, you've got to go. But
Yeah.
she-peas, I think, you know,
Yeah.
those are the
I've
female version of what you must have.
I've never ever had.
Never used one, but you know, yeah, they're a thing.
Anyway,
Yeah.
are you going to introduce or are you going to welcome our guest? Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Our guest is us. Our guest is us today. This is us.
This is you and me today.
Yes.
And we're going to say,
Welcome to the mic.
Me want my dad, give me some more weed. Me want my dad, give me some more weed. Me want a god, give me some more weed.
Oh, yes, please. How you
Good
doing?
to see you. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
We had Mother's Day last weekend.
Oh, beautiful.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
Yep. So I had breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
Children brought it up to me. One child in particular, actually,
Really?
Leighton.
Okay.
Yeah, made me some yogurt and croissants, like what they call a continental
Right.
breakfast.
Okay.
And brought that up in bed for me. And I really enjoyed it. And I said to him this year, I said,
Yeah.
this is the year where I can tell you've grown up.
Yeah.
Because most years there's something I don't eat because it's a bit dodgy. Like he's not really learned how to do something properly, or like I don't know if he's washed his hands or
Yeah.
but this year he's prepared it properly. It's all laid out on the tray.
Yeah.
And he made that for my mum as well.
Oh,
So he
no.
made it for the two of us. So he kind of did my job for me as well.
Oh, that's
So that
good.
was really sweet. And he must have set his alarm for really early in the morning and came up and brought that. That was really lovely.
But the thing
Really
is,
lovely.
He did remember it.
And he remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that to me is more important than something like getting a present. When someone actually takes the time out and does something for you, actually put
Yeah.
his alarm on, set his alarm. As a teenager, we know how hard it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
to get them up in the morning. So he did that, and he went and he brought it up to me, and it was lovely.
My boy
So
don't wake
lovely.
up. He
No.
hates waking up.
But during the week, you're not there to wake him up, right? So he has to get himself out of bed, does he?
Has to.
Yeah.
My daughter wake him up.
Really?
Yeah, she's good on that.
Yeah, my stepdaughter, she gets herself up, she gets herself sorted, whereas we're late, and I normally wake him up. But he can do it.
This is the thing. I think the girls, they on point.
I know. I feel a bit bad saying that because I don't think all girls are the same. I don't think it's the same for everyone, but I think it tends to be the majority that are doing it. More girls are doing it for themselves than boys, I think.
That is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least they can do something.
Yeah.
And the amount of responsibility they have.
I know. I was giving that to Leighton. He was being responsible for himself and getting himself ready for school in the mornings when we lived closer. But now we live further away. I have to physically get up to take him in the car. So I think I'm doing it for him, and we've reverted back. But he'll get there. But I appreciate the novelty of Mother's Day, and I appreciate being made breakfast in bed. And if it happens on birthday and Mother's Day, I'm happy. I'm good with that.
Did you get any presents?
I got some flowers, and I got 3 bottles of Prosecco. I like Prosecco.
Oh,
it's like fizzy wine. It's not champagne. It's like champagne. It's not posh stuff, but
But at least
it's good. It's nice.
At least it makes you tipsy.
Yes. I'm saving it. I'm not drinking it all at once.
Right.
In moderation.
All right. Okay.
But I've had one. You got me one. I can remember you got me a Prosecco not that long ago when we were out. It was very nice. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I was going to talk to you today. I wanted to talk to you about your travelling up and down the UK.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk to you about different places that you might visit, because in the UK it's crazy, but we've got so many different accents, and it's such a small country.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the same in Africa, if the accents vary or...
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. But in the UK, for such a small island, we have so many different accents in such a small proximity of places. And I'm wondering where you've been, where you visit, if you have trouble understanding what people are saying.
Liverpool,
yeah.
I can't understand what they say.
No.
Manchester, a little bit, I can understand.
Yeah.
But Liverpool, man, cool.
No.
I can't understand. But you remember we had Ray.
Ray was Manchester, wasn't he?
Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
quite clear.
Yeah, he is clear.
Yeah.
But he did pull up his Manchester, accent and everything a little bit, But because he lived in this side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are there's broader accents in Manchester. Some are quite clear.
But you can't.
There are different areas where it's really broad.
No, that's not English, but
Yeah.
I think sometimes
it's almost like a little bit slang, I think, because they've got a lot of slang words. Yeah. It's real. It's like real. It's like that. This is a bit Yorkshire, actually. This is Yorkshire accent that I'm doing. Yorkshire, West Yorkshire.
Yeah,
this is Yorkshire accent. I used to live in West Yorkshire when I was little. So for about a year, I used to talk like this. Really weird. I used to pick up accents really quickly.
I had a friend of mine coming from, he's a Scottish.
Yeah.
It took me ages to understand.
Yeah.
Everything that he says, I would go, okay. But I couldn't understand anything. No.
It's some of the slang terms as well that they use, are different words that they use for things. You're thinking, what? So where I come from in County Durham, it's we use a lot of different words. So, for example, we'd say a croggy.
What's that?
A croggy is a seater. Like on the back of a bike, when someone sits on the back. When someone sits on the back of your bike, we'll call that a croggy.
We call the guy who sits next to your bum.
Your bum? Is that next to you?
Is that
your bum?
Yeah.
We call it. Yeah, it's a croggy.
Yeah. Oh, so, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. It's weird, isn't it? And then we've got, and what else is it up north? They say kets for sweets. So if you're gonna go to get some sweets from the shop, they call them kets.
Cats.
Kets. Yeah, not cat. K-E-T. It's not a real word.
K-E-T.
Kets.
Oh, that's...
Will you go at the shop and get us some kets, please?
That's sweets.
sweets. And another saying, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm ganning yem. Ganning yem? I'm ganning yem, man. Are you ganning yem? Yeah, I'm ganning yem. Yeah, I'm going home. Yeah.
That's English?
That's English.
No.
Yeah, and that's a bit more Geordie. Geordie is like Newcastle area. It's a bit more Geordie. Yeah. Gannon yem. Try it.
So, I've got a lot to learn.
And like, why I man? That's a really, really classic Geordie saying, isn't it?
That's a Geordie saying.
Why I man? Like, definitely, yeah.
So
It just means definitely. I'm interested in that. Like, yeah, definitely.
it's like, oh shit.
No, it's like, yes, I want to do that. Of course I'll do that.
Come on.
Why I, man? Why I?
Why?
Of course.
Why am?
Why I, man?
Why am I?
Like, why? Why I? Say why
Why
I, man.
Why I man?
That is perfect. Why I, man?
Why the I though?
I means yes. Same as Scottish. I means yes.
In Scottish.
Yeah, in Scottish. But because Newcastle and like that is not far from the border, it's like comes through.
But that's not the English we've learned.
Well, it's what I learnt growing up. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're joking?
No, it's how I learnt. And then I moved to Yorkshire, which is, they talk like this and they say like going to toilet.
Yeah.
They add a t in the middle of things. Like I want, go to toilet, go to bar. Instead of go to the toilet, go to the bar.
Yeah.
Go to toilet, go to bar.
It's the same like Darren Prophecy. When he
Yeah.
came in, I couldn't.
Yeah.
What did he say then?
Oh, yeah. When you thought he said something else, no, it was you that said it wrong.
Yeah.
But no, it was something, I can't remember. It was inappropriate.
No, he said more and more.
Oh, yeah,
more upon
More upon more. More upon
More
more.
upon more.
Yeah.
It's like, why more upon more? More and more. Just say more and more. No, more upon more. More upon more.
But there must be things that you say in South Africa that's got like its own way.
Yeah, we do. But at least that's something you can. That's English, though. We say it like in a proper English, the way you.
There's no slang. There's no.
We do have slang.
Yeah.
In I'm a Zulu, so we speak Zulu and we have
But that's a
slang.
different language.
That's a different language.
When you're thinking about the same language, but the different accents or dialects. Like in the UK, what else have we got? So you've said Liverpool.
Yeah.
You struggle with that one. That's apparently a really good way to speak Liverpudlian.
Yeah.
Is to say Mary's purple curtains. So you say Mary's purple curtains. And when you say that, that's like really how you're talking. That's got like this really funny, like twang at the end of it.
Yeah.
It's really weird. But it's like, but they don't say the last part of the word. They just forget that part of the word ends.
So what country is that?
That's Liverpool. It's not a different country. It's Liverpool. I know. That's madness.
And most of the time when I went over there,
Yeah.
and everybody was kind of speaking, but it was really deep.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it.
When it's fast, when it's spoken really fast.
They're very fast as well.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it.
No. It's even, I mean, you say Liverpool's right next door to Manchester, but they've got a really different accent. And then you've got Birmingham that's not too far away.
Yeah.
Which I'm not.
Birmingham is alright.
It's all right to understand, but it sounds like really slow and like drone. It's like a really held out accent, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, it kind of sounds like everyone's really laid back all the time and like they just haven't got a care in the world. I can't really do Birmingham accent. Like, I come from Birmingham. I come
I
from
come from Birmingham.
Birmingham. I really do like to sit beside the fire
Because
and have a drink.
they use
it
the
that?
R a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
They use the R a
Yeah.
lot. It's like the Afrikaners in
Is it?
South Africa. They use the a lot.
Okay.
You know, like Wuhan. How are you? Wuhan. Yeah, it's kind of like Afrikaners is Dutch and all that kind, but they use
Yeah.
deeper all that.
Like what they call
Mahou.
glottal, like in here.
Yeah,
It's bizarre, isn't it?
it is.
But in the English language, apparently, because we use this sound 3,000, and apparently, like with a lot of Eastern European countries,
Yeah.
that's quite a hard thing to say, the
Yeah.
sound, because they don't use. It's similar as we don't use
Yeah,
as part of our language.
It's so confusing.
I know it's very confusing.
For
Very.
me.
Yeah.
Girl, can you imagine? I'll tell you a story.
Yeah. Go on.
It's like the first time I come here, I came with, I won't mention the company,
Okay.
but it was the army.
Yeah.
So came over, did some other things, learned some other things
Yeah.
via through the army, and I needed to make some extra cash. And I was like 3 weeks on board. Now I'm in the UK,
Yeah.
3 weeks. And then I went to a chicken factory
What? Just do a bit of work.
just to work
Yeah, yeah,
extra
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I could earn extra money.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, working in a chicken factory, man.
I couldn't do that.
I tell you, I was put in a fridge, which is, I've just been here
Yeah.
3 weeks.
You're from a very, very hot
Very
part
hot
of the
country.
world. Yeah.
And then you take me,
And
put
literally
me in a minus 30
in an actual fridge.
in the actual fridge.
With who?
With a lot of people. There was thousands of people. My first day in
Yeah.
there, they gave me a white coat.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this job is cool.
Yeah.
A white coat.
I feel like
I
a doctor or
yeah, I
something.
look important.
Yeah.
And then they said, oh, okay, we've got a good line for you, which it's just don't have to do anything but just to clear the crates.
Yeah.
Take the crates out from the fridge, put them on the line, and then that's it for the day.
Okay.
All right,
Sounds
cool.
easy.
Sounds easy.
Yeah.
Put me nice coat, white, pure white.
Yeah.
Give me a hat, close the hair.
When you used to have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the hat. I think the hat is to cover your hair for hygienic.
Yeah, you don't want any in the food.
In the food.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then you put another one on top, and then they put me on the fridge.
Okay.
From Africa,
To a
which
fridge.
is plus 28 degrees, to straight to a minus 30
Oh my gosh.
in the fridge.
You probably couldn't move.
The next day,
Stiff.
I didn't wake
Didn't go
up.
back. Never went back.
Never.
Went back.
Never.
I like the money, not that much.
I want the money. Yeah.
Not that much.
I was prepared to do extra as well.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself,
Not that job.
you're going to kill me.
Yeah. No,
You-
thank you.
And a lot of people, what they did is they had so much clothing, but
Yeah.
you couldn't see it.
They had lots of
because
layers underneath.
underneath.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
No.
I had like a normal socks.
Yeah.
They put thick socks. They put what do you call
Like long johns.
long johns?
Yeah.
You know, we call them Vasco da Gamas. in South Af-
Say that again.
Vasco da Gamas.
Vasco da Gamas.
Yeah. in
Vasco
South
da
Africa,
Gamas.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
So yeah, and then
But you didn't have yours on.
no,
Everyone else was all that winter ready.
Just trousers,
Yeah.
normal socks.
What time of year
T-shirt.
was it? What time of year
That
was
was
it?
cold.
So it was a cold time of year as
Yeah.
well.
That was yeah, that was cold.
Awful.
Coming in December.
That's awful. What's the worst job you've ever had? Is it that one?
That one.
Is it?
Chicken factory.
Really? Oh my God. I don't know what the worst job I've had. I did some strawberry picking when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
But and it sounds nice, doesn't it? But you get paid per like tray of strawberries.
tray, yeah.
So you pick them and
Whatever.
yeah, I hate spiders.
Yeah.
So for me,
Is that a summer job though?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because in England, the strawberries only really grow in the summer.
In the summer.
And then we get them from Spain,
Yeah. Oh.
places like
okay,
that where it's
okay,
warmer.
Yeah.
The climate.
Alright, cool.
But
And what
I just didn't like it because I can't. I'm slow, and I'm slow
Yeah.
because I'm looking.
the spiders.
Spiders.
Right.
I have to check. Is there a spider? No.
Okay.
One strawberry. 2 strawberries. People are going, picking strawberries,
yeah.
putting it in, picking strawberries, putting it in. End of the day, they've got their whatever it is,
Yeah.
£50, quite a lot back then. For me, I'm like £15. £15 all day.
The whole day.
So slow. So slow. I couldn't, no. I was thinking, yes, I'll be outside, it'll be so warm, I could eat some strawberries.
Yeah.
Didn't really think about how many spiders like to live
Yeah.
in those areas. No, thank you. No, that was one of my worst. I washed up as well. I did washing up in a pub when I was 13,
Yeah.
and that was pretty awful. I think I was terrible at the job. Like 13, I didn't really know how to wash up properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I was an only child. My mum didn't make me do as much as she probably should have made me do more at home, but I wasn't ready for all this washing
Yeah.
up malarkey.
Yeah.
And again, I think I was a bit slow. No, not my sort of thing. What was your first
I
job?
can't remember. Most of my jobs is there's a place we used to do. I come from a town called Benoni
Okay.
and Davidton. I come from Davidton. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a place where we used to sell ice cream. It's called Milk Lane.
Milk Lane.
Milk Lane.
Is it?
Oh, that was
Nice.
beautiful. Those are my days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
Those are my
memories.
days. That was a beautiful.
But you worked there in this ice cream place?
Yeah, ice cream place.
Oh, what a cool first job.
Oh, that was. Oh my.
And what were you
childhood.
doing
I
there?
was
Serving. That's great.
Serving
It's
ice cream.
sociable.
Yeah,
Like, that's a nice job.
yeah. What I did like about it is you get a lot of tips
Yeah.
and associate with people, and the kids used to love the ice cream.
Yeah.
and with a flake on top.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you gotta dip it in. It's either you dip it in on chocolate, and then
Okay.
you
Oh,
s-
yeah.
dip it in on chocolate, and roll it up on the nuts,
Yeah.
and it's crunchy.
Yeah, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's my favourite.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's a job where people are going to be happy when they come in to see you. Because
Yeah.
they're only coming in because they want an ice cream. No one's going to be sad coming in, I can have an ice cream. It's going, can I have an ice cream? And you get the happy people. You get the good customers, the people that are like
Yeah.
pleased to be there. That's a nice job.
Look, you can, the amount of happiness in people when they come, especially kids, when they
Yeah,
come to
yeah.
have their ice cream.
Yeah.
It's, you think, oh, this kid is so happy for this.
Yeah.
And then it used to be fun. I used to
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That
That
job.
sounds like a great first job. Yeah. Mine was definitely not as good. I think one of my other jobs I had, I was a waitress for a catering company. You know, like
Yeah.
when you have like a wedding or like an event or something, they
Yeah,
hire
yeah.
people come in and they supply the food.
Yeah.
And I was just someone that did all the waitressing. And I remember,
Yeah.
having to carry these big trays of food. And the worst was this huge like kettle full of tea. And I remember my little arms like trying to serve people like, with this boiling hot kettle of water. And do you know what? I used to get paid £1.56 an hour.
£1.
£1.56 an hour.
When was this?
1994.
All right.
94.
Cool. But you were happy for.
Yeah, that was all right back then. That was fun. It was a bit of money,
Yeah.
So at the weekend I could go to the cinema with my friends or something like that.
I tell you who worked in chicken factory. He worked in chicken factory.
Edmar, you worked in a chicken factory as well. There's the one out near Hawley. Yeah, there's a few along that way. There's one right near where my mum lives in Weatherden. Yeah, that's.
He was cold.
Yeah.
He was cold.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Just the thought of it and the smell and the.
And then other people I hear the story when they used to, take the guards out from the
Oh
chicken.
no! I didn't know what you said then. I thought you said guards, the guard, but then you said guts.
The guards.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
their
gross.
job used to take the guards out,
Oh my god!
just pull them off.
That was Edmund's job.
Yeah.
Your job. You had to
Yeah.
scrape the guts. Oh, you
No.
lie again!
No, he told me that.
You lie again!
No, but he told me. He said he used to like that.
No, that is so weird.
Federico did that then.
Federico in the
Told me.
house. Hi,
Yeah.
Federico.
Hey, Federico.
Hey.
He is beautiful, isn't he?
Not with chicken guts on his hands, he's not. Oh, so we're not recommending
Yeah.
working in a chicken
you wanna
factory.
show your face in then? Hey? Come on, show your face. Come on, share your story. How did you take the guts out from the chicken, isn't it?
You lie. Such a wind-up.
No.
You are such a wind-up. I think I've had so many jobs.
Yeah.
So that was one job, working in a pub, washing up,
Right.
serving. What else? I've been a chambermaid. Do you know what that is? Chambermaid? I think it's called something else now, but I used to go around the rooms, like cleaning the rooms in a posh hotel. Do you know Hindlesham Hall?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know Hindlesham Hall?
Yeah.
So I used to clean the rooms there. Go around and do.
That's
I
very
didn't
posh,
mind
isn't
it though. I didn't mind. I like doing, what they call turn down, like in the when the people have gotten ready before they go out in the evening. You go in their room and you turn the bedding over and you put them little chocolates on. As a teenager, that was quite a nice thing to do.
Did you find money?
I never. No, I mean there was money about, but you'd never take it.
Oh.
No, because you just wouldn't. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
No, I wouldn't.
People,
wouldn't take it.
think people are staying in these rooms for a whole weekend. They leave all sorts. They leave all their jewellery.
Yeah, everything.
They leave other things as well.
Honesty as well.
You don't
isn't
want to
it?
see.
Yeah.
You just don't need to see sometimes, especially when you're 16. You don't need to see that.
Have you ever come across where you open a room and then you find them busy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. You could have put the sign on. Don't disturb.
maybe they
It's
forgot to put the sign on, and then
They need to remember.
You come
That's
in.
an awful moment. That is an awful moment.
Have you come across with that?
I have come across, but I've just shut the door straight away.
Really?
Yeah. I
would
think
look.
the worst thing is, I bet you would. We know what you're like, Cedric. You just be standing there.
No, I would look. I would ask them, "What are you doing?" I would ask them, "What are you doing?"
What do you mean what you're doing? You
What are you
know what they're
doing?
doing.
I'm supposed to come here and clean.
You would not.
I
You would, but I could always join in.
Oi!
We know what you're like, Cedric.
No. I would just say,
I think the best thing to do is my reaction. Sorry, shut the door.
Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Oh yeah.
Get straight out. The worst thing is when you find lots of leftover things from the deed
Yeah.
that has been happening when they've gone out and then they've just haven't moved all the things that they've used for their good time.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to clean the bed then.
You just take the shits off, isn't it?
Sheets. Say sheets. Yeah. And take the shits off.
No. Okay.
No. To be honest, Cedric, I promise you now, when you see that, you just don't want to touch anything in that area.
But that would be fun, though.
And they understand. And they're okay with it. And no one complains when you don't clean that mess up.
Oh, really?
Because they're coming back to that room and they know that what's been going on, it's okay for you to clean around the area and not
You.
Yeah. See, that's another job. What else have I done?
Yeah.
Lots of jobs. What else have you done?
I tend to keep the jobs
For a long time.
Yeah.
These are all jobs I've had as a teenager, though, growing up, like extra money, not my full time.
Me want my dad, give me more, oui, oui. Me want my dad, give me more, oui. Me want my dad.